ready to stretch. I'm ready to work out with Gam. Great age movement. Let's go, Gam. We've got a guest that's going to help us stretch. Let's go, Gam.
Happy Saturday and welcome to the Great Age Movement at Home Lab Series in partnership with the Health Museum. We have a great show for you today, and our show is rooted in health and wellness, and we try to cover exercises, cooking, gardening, activities in general to stimulate our seniors in their homes. So let me introduce Taylor Groh. She's a spin instructor at Revolution Studio. She's a former lacrosse coach for the youth, and she has a great low-impact workout for you. Take it from here, Taylor.
Thanks, Fritz. Hi, everyone. Good morning and happy Saturday. I'm going to take my mask off so that you can hear me and see me clearly. Good morning, Great Age Movement. We are so excited. I'm going to let Fritz get all situated and settled. And we're all good. Perfect. So good morning. Again, it's Saturday here in Houston. Beautiful day outside. We're here to just get moving, work on a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of balance, and of course, build a little bit of strength here this morning. So we have about a 25 to 30-minute workout where we're just going to focus on you and doing what feels good for you, but also creating a little bit of a challenge for you at home. I'm going to give you a couple things to set up for success. I'm sorry? Oh, right. So everything that we're doing is just offering some modifications to you. So make sure you do what feels right for you at home. And we're just offering, I don't know what you're Yes. Make sure that you get your movements approved by your doctor first before checking in with us. Okay. So here's a few materials that I want to offer you today that can help enhance your workout. If you don't have these, that's totally okay. You can do the workout without them. So the first thing, if you have some weights at home, go ahead and get those. Also, a can could work as well. Anywhere from like 1 to 2 to 3 pounds is going to be totally fine. So if you have those with you, great. Again, if you don't, not a problem. And then secondly, I'm going to be using this bowl. Any bowl could work. We're going to do a specific little mental, interesting exercise. It's going to challenge you and your joints and your elbows later on. So if you can have a bowl, go ahead and get that grabbed. All right, now that you have your materials, you're in a good mindset, you're ready to just start moving your body, we're actually going to start sitting in a chair today. And a chair is going to be really important because I am going to offer different modifications for you throughout the class that you can do standing or with the chair to help you balance. So go ahead, get seated. We're going to start with a little bit of chair yoga to get us started. So if you don't know what yoga is, all it is stretching and breathing together. So get seated in your chair. Feet are directly below your knees. Shoulders are rolled back. Your chest is open. And we're just going to start breathing to get us started. Some nice deep breaths. So breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And just start taking some deep breaths. Hands are just light resting on your knees. 2 more deep breaths in. And exhale. Awesome. So now we're going to start moving our neck. So all I want you to do is just slowly rotate. Counterclockwise, waking up all the neck muscles. Saying good morning to your neck, switching directions as well. Perfect. So once your neck feels a little bit woken up, start to move to the shoulders. So shoulders start to. If you want, put your hands on your shoulders to kind of help feel that circular motion. If not, you can just rest them on your knees. We're going backwards to start. And then switching directions. So rolling the shoulders forward. I'm already starting to feel a little warm. Oh, Maybe it's my new Old Lives Matter t-shirt that I got on over top of my athletic shirt. Maybe you start to roll one and then the other. Get a little crazy feeling this music. Ooh. Switching directions again. Perfect. Now that our shoulders are warmed up, I want us to bring both arms out straight in front of us. We're going to work on the wrists and a little bit of shoulder work as well, continued. So imagine you have a pitcher of water, lemonade, your favorite margarita, whatever your beverage is. We're just going to rotate the wrists and act like you're dumping out that pitcher into a cup. So both arms is actually a little bit more challenging. So if you just want to work on one at a time, there's your modification there. So dumping out, rotating it back up. Perfect. Switching hands, making sure you get both of the wrists and the shoulder warmed up. All right, so there is our seated warm up. I am going to move to a standing position now. We're going to build a little bit of heat. Here's what I want to offer you. As you stand up from your chair, find a little bit of space so that you have enough room to step side to side, because we are going to work laterally to get us started. If you do need the chair, make sure you kind of have that within range. You can turn it so that you're able to balance with it. Maybe you're standing next to a table. That works totally fine as well. I'm going to start without the modification, and then I'm going to give it to you. So first, we're going to start very simple. All you have to do is we're stepping side to side like this. So the right foot's going to go out to the side and come back to center. Left foot out to the side and back to center. Your hands can be just right down by your waist, or they can be at heart center like this, kind of creating a little bit of tension in the palms. Now this is your basic level, okay? Once you get comfortable with this, we are gonna level up. So working into a little bit of a walking jack. You may have heard of a jumping jack. We're not gonna go that far today, just the basics. A walking jack builds from the movement we have going right now, but it adds in the arms. So as your leg goes out, your arms are gonna go up and come down when you close. So here's where the first challenge comes in. You might start to feel like you can only go this high. That's totally acceptable. That is totally fine. As high as your arms will let you go, the goal is to get all the way up overhead, reaching to the ceiling as you step out. And then last thing to really focus on here, or rather the first thing actually, is your core. So the core strength, everything comes from the center of your body. It's your foundation. So squeezing in your core, making sure you feel each little ab as you extend up and close. So this is your walking jack. If you want to pick up the pace, I'm right here with you. I'm picking it up just a little bit. Finding that beat of the music, a little Zumba action. Let's go 8 more. Last 4. And if you need the chair, remember you can do this with one hand. There we go. Finding a little extra balance for you. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to move into a march, and I am going to start with my hand helping me balance here on the chair. So the knee coming straight up to the waist, as high as you can get it. I realize not everyone has this flexibility yet, but that is what we are building towards. So the ankle coming straight up. I'm going to turn to the side so you can just see how my body bends here at 90-degree angles. So back is straight up. And the ankle is straight below the knee. So turning back to face you. If this is comfortable for you, if this is working, I want to challenge you, bring your hand off of the balance. You can bring it to the hip. And then in an even more level up, hands come to heart center. This is an extreme balance challenge, so I understand this is like advanced movement right now. I'm even struggling doing this. And the final level up, of course, is hands come straight out. This is ultimate right here, guys. Do not feel pressured to go here, but if you can and it feels comfortable, do it. I challenge you. Of course, hand can always come back. All right, we're gonna have 8 more counts of this, and then we are done with our cardio warm-up. You start to feel your heart racing a little bit, that's good. Breathe deeply, remember the breathing that we practiced. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Last 2, last 1. All right, so I'm gonna bring my chair back facing me so that I can show you guys both the seated and the standing modifications here. We are gonna work on our upper body first to get us started, okay? So I am gonna have a seat. You can stay standing or you can have a seat with me. And we're just gonna get our upper body a little bit warmed up and stretched out, okay? So first of all, gotta get that cross body stretch. This is stretching the back of your arm, your bicep, a little bit of tricep action, the right arm coming across the body, your left arm is using the support to kind of give a little bit of a light tug, and you feel kind of your shoulder warming up a little bit there. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling, and then switching arms. Left arm coming across the body, maybe wiggling your fingers to feel that energy come out of your arm, feeling that nice stretch coming across the body. For 3, 2, 1, we're gonna move to that tricep stretch. So here, modifications look like this. Your right arm is going to come up over your head. You're using your left arm to push on the elbow. This is the full expression of the move, but if you can only get about this high, that's totally fine as well. The goal is that we're stretching down the right arm from the elbow all the way to the armpit and down the side body, and you can use your left arm to kind of push on your elbow to feel a little bit of tension there. So modification is here, really anywhere from this range, and obviously the goal is to get that arm pulled back behind you. So if you can get there, go there now. Feel a little bit of that tension. Breathe it out. Whew. Is anybody feeling a little sweaty at home? I'm feeling warm, guys. We're building that heat. All right, shake it out. Let's switch arms to the left side. So left arm comes up kind of by your ear here. Right arm is pushing against the elbow. Full expression, remember, is totally overhead. And you are sitting up tall as well. So we're not slouching here. We're sitting up tall through the spine, pushing that right or left arm back, feeling the stretch down the tricep all the way down the side body here. Nice. All right, go ahead and let that go. Give a little shoulder roll here so we feel all warmed up. Again, I am going to stay seated, but you can do these motions from a standing position. So we are going to work at what I like to call a little scarecrow movement, okay? So bring the arms to the side body. Elbows are kind of locked in like a little right angle here. And we're gonna start, it's actually a lateral movement from the shoulder, so it's working the back and the shoulder. So we're just gonna lift both arms up to the side and drop them straight down. So we are gonna build on this movement, but I want you to get comfortable with this first. As high as you can go, and dropping the arms. So if this is only as high as you can go, that's fine. Find that place that's challenging, but also comfortable for you. We don't want to create pain. We just want to create. All right, last one, staying at the top like this. Now we're going to work that rotator cuff. So shoulder and hinging at the elbow, arms go up and drop. So here's your scarecrow. Or for all my football fans, your goalpost. So I think we have the Super Bowl coming up. Anyone watching that at home? I think that's in a couple weeks. I don't know what teams are in it. I'm from Ohio. I was rooting for the Browns. They lost, but hey, they had a playoff run. So starting to feel this here in the shoulder and the back of the biceps. Just this movement with no weight it feels strong. If you're going here and you're like, this is way easy, I'm comfortable, I'm gonna give you your option. Grab your cans and grab your weights to add a little bit of resistance here. So we're gonna drop the arms. We're gonna build both of those moves together. It looks like this. We go up, flip, drop, and lower. So I am going to the beat of the music, but you can choose your pace. That's the shoulders should be on fire. This is the finale of the upper body workout. So just a few more. Last two. Last one. Perfect. Great. Dropping those weights, dropping the cans. Oh my God. I'm breaking a sweat, you guys. All right. Taking a deep breath in, rolling the shoulders back. We're going to grab our bowl now for kind of the finale, mental flexibility, joint work. This is going to be an interesting one, okay? So I need your ears open, listening up to what I'm saying. Finding that seated position again, you could be standing or seated, and I will demonstrate both positions here because I want to give you guys the full visual. Grabbing that bowl, just as normal, putting it in your right hand. Imagine you got your cereal, oatmeal, ice cream. I'm a big butter chocolate chip flavor girl, so that's what I'm imagining is in my bowl right now. And I don't want to spill a single drop of it, okay? So turning that bowl straight up, having a firm grasp with your wrist, sitting up tall. What I want you to do is turn the bowl toward you. Elbow's going to go out to the wall and continue to turn it while the bowl stays straight up. So you don't want to spill any of that peanut butter ice cream, okay? Where I'm from, we call it, I'm from the Buckeye State, Ohio. So a Buckeye peanut butter kind of chocolatey dessert, that's what I'm imagining is my Buckeye flavored ice cream, okay? So don't want to spill a single drop of that. And you're rotating it and just, so notice all the different parts of your body that has to move right here. Maybe your shoulders are moving. You notice your obliques working a little bit. Don't spill a drop, okay? I'm going to stand up and show you a little bit of a better view of what this looks like from the side. Turning your body, working the wrist, working the elbow, working the shoulder. All the joints are moving here. Whoop, don't spill it, Fritz. All right, switching hands to the left arm now, okay? So we're rotating. Oh. Not a race. We are not in a rush. We are just turning. Perfect. Really well done, guys. More turns. Ice cream. Putting that bowl off to the side. We are finished with that upper body workout. All right, now shifting down to kind of the foundation of the body, the core. We're going to do a little bit of warm-up action here, working both the core, the front of the core, the side, and then the back body and spine as well. So just to get us warmed up, I want you to put your hands on your core, okay? And you can do this from the position as well, but I'm already standing. I'm going to stay standing. Get them warmed up and engaged is breathe and squeeze, okay? So deep in, and then squeeze the abs as you exhale. That's it. We're just contracting the abdominal muscles. And just by doing this movement, you're saying good morning, happy Saturday to every single ab muscle, feeling strong in the core. Perfect. Just two more. And then what I want you to do is I'm going to turn to the side so you can start to see my back body here. We are going to do the full motion of cat and cow position of the spine. So, cat, you arch the back. Or I'm sorry, you bend forward. Cat, you arch. So sticking the chest out. Cat and cow. All right, I won't do animal noise again because that was weird. But you get the picture. You're warming up the back muscles as you cat. All deep breath in. Exhaling it out. Perfect. Abs, front and back, armed up. And now we're going to work on that side body. So I'm going to give you what the motion is and the weight. You got to work on that side body now, the obliques. So standing straight, knees in line with your feet, in line with your hips, dropping the arms, pulling the shoulders back. All we're going to do is lean to the side. So as you lean to the right, you're going to feel that left side start to stretch. The left oblique is stretching out, and then the right oblique is actually contracting as you lean. So both here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my weight. One weight or both weights, put it in the right as you lean down to the knee, and then standing straight up. So you're not like doing both sides yet. We're just focusing on the right side of the body. Squeezing, letting that weight kind of pull down to the floor. Let's do 4 more on the right side. Last one. Standing up tall, switching weights to your other hand. Again, if weights don't work for you, drop them into practice. Right arm comes to the right hip. Let the left hand fall. And then we lean and stand straight up tall. All right, great age movement. Feeling that oblique work. Guys, you know, bikini bodies, they're made in the winter. So right now, you want to get your swimsuit bodies ready. Those obliques, they start right here. Last 4. Deep breath in and out. Last 2. Last 1. There we go. Good job, guys. Putting the weights down. We're done with the weights for now, okay? So we have the upper body warm, the core warm. Now it's time to work that lower body, okay? I'm going to move the chair out of the way. We are going to have it be an option for a modification, so I'll cue you to that. This is a perfect song because it feels kind of sensual, and what I want you to challenge right now is inner belly dancer. What we're going to do is start moving the hips in a circle. Moving them around. I'm starting counterclockwise. You can start whichever works for you, because rotate that out. Maybe not belly dancer, just more like a hula hooper. So if any of your children, grandchildren are big into the hula hooping, next time they're out in the yard, you're going to jump right in with directions. Just start to feel a little loosey-goosey. If you need the chair as well, take that chair, totally fine. Feeling nice and warm. Okay. Last 2 circles around. Last one. All right, now we're feeling good and nice and loose. Now what I want to focus on is that lateral hinging at the waist. So forward and backwards. Sorry, not lateral, but forward and backwards. So all I want you to do, stand tall, hands on your hips, and we're just going to lean forward as far as you can. I'm going to go about here to start. hips are going back, and then we stand all the way up top. I'm gonna give you that as well. So hips are going straight back as you lean forward. You're hinging at the waist and standing up tall. So this offers a real stretch running down from your glute muscles all the way down to your knees. If you want to put your hand on the chair here for extra support and balance, that's totally okay as well. And we're just working forward and back. I do want you to keep your hands on your hips to start, because this is not really about touching your toes. It's more just about that forward movement, kind of working your hips and your back as well. Turning back forward. Perfect. Really well done, guys. Let's get 4 more right here. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, good. So keeping working on the area. We've kind of got that. We got them warmed up, but now I'm going to level up and we're going to do a little bit of circular movements, okay? So I am going to ask you to put your hand on the chair or the table to get started, and we're going to focus on that left side of the body to get us started. All you're going to do, it's hip openers. Lifting the knee up, opening the and closing it. Ooh, I just felt my hip just get a little pop in there, and that's good because that means you're working that joint. So go up as high as you can. Don't make yourself uncomfortable, but all we're doing is hip openers right here. So lifting up, opening, dropping it. Now this is an extremely good exercise. I was reading last night about Michael Phelps, who we all know, Olympic swimmer. He was talking about, he was actually quoted in an article about movements for really people should be doing through all ages of their life. And he was talking about the importance of hip openers and how that was really crucial for him in training it to be a swimmer. So let's all channel our inner Michael Phelps here. Okay, give me 2 more just like that. Last one. All right, getting that left knee on the ground, or left foot on the ground, shaking out the legs, because that actually did put a little bit of effort into our right hip as we were focusing on the left, because you were putting the weight into your right. So notice how they're going to feel a little bit different as you move to the right side of the body now. Left hand on the hip, we go straight up, open, drop it, and close it. So it's really 4 different motions as you're working that hip joint. All right, let's go. Up, open, drop it, and close. Again, going at your own pace, doing what feels right for you. Finding that balance. If you want, hand can come back to your hip. This is super challenging right here, guys. Balance, mobility, flexibility, all coming into play with this motion. Ooh, that's hard. And even if you give it a try for just a second and then you need to put your hand back to the chair, that's absolutely fine. Last 2, make it good. Don't quit on me yet. Last 1, putting the legs down. Really well done, guys. Okay, so we've got the hip openers. We're feeling loosey-goosey in our hips. Our quads are a little bit warm. Maybe you started to feel that in your calves as well. That's what we're going to focus on now, specifically that calf muscle, okay? Really important for just standing up every day exercises, every day just mobility movements. Your calves are a huge piece of what connects the rest of your body to your feet. So we're going to spend a little bit of time on them right now. I want you to find the table. You need to find the chair or the table here for balance. All we're going to do is rise up onto our toes and the heels drop. You're going to feel that change, that challenge in your calf as we lift up and drop it. Now, as high as you're able to go is fine. So if you can't go all the way onto your tiptoes, don't worry about it. All I want you to do is focus alternating your weight from your toes to your heels here. Rihanna for us this morning. Ooh. So we're going up and down. You guys know the drill. If you want that extra level up challenge, first option is to take it on one foot. I want your hand to stay on the chair, but if you want to go to one leg, that's your first level up. So lifting up and down. You're going to feel your ankle as well being challenged here. But it's all good challenge, and you are choosing that today. So celebrate that. Good morning, Saturday. Great age movement. I am going to switch out my legs here. So if you went to the left leg to balance or you went to the right, switch legs here. So we lift up and drop. Remember, you are standing up tall, so looking forward, maybe finding a spot on to help you focus on balance. And then I'm going to turn back toward you guys just to give you the final level up. If you want, if that was easy peasy, lemon squeezy, hands come to center, and you're working the calves with no table hold. This is your final modification. This is expert level balance right here. And even I am struggling. So breathing deeply. Woo. Let's get 4 more right here. 4. Don't quit. Stay with me. 3, 2. Woo! Hey, if you fall off your rocker, hop back in it. You got this. Last 2. Last 1. There we go. That good calf work in there. I feel it. I feel it warm down there. All right, final movement for the lower body, and this is the challenge, okay? This is hard no matter how old you are because it involves balance, flexibility, and mobility from all of your joints. So shoulders back, hips up, feet a hips distance width apart, and you know we're moving to a squat. So here's what I want. Find that first level of balance. Straight down as far as we can go. Knees do not go in front of the toes. And we stand back up. It's a full body weight squat right here, guys. This is your first level. Hands can come to heart center if you want that next level up. Make sure as you're standing all the way tall, you're squeezing your glute muscles as well. And of course, if you want that final level, go ahead, grab your hands, your weights, whatever you have at home to give you a little bit extra tension, a little bit extra weight. So you're going down as far as you can. Again, this is the advanced motion here. I'm going to turn and face forward towards you so you can see my knees. They're going straight out in front of you. Guys, this motion right here is the foundation of everything else. You do this every day to stand up and sit down from your chairs, getting out of bed, sitting at your desk to work. So we're going to spend a bit of time here. Remember, you have the chair if you need the chair to balance. I can even offer you one other additional modification here if you want to look up. You have those weights in your hand. As you drop down, you stand up, you push the weights out. Now we're working full upper body and lower body as well. Focus on your breathing. We are almost through the workout, guys. We have about 3 or 4 more minutes. Give me 8 more body weight squats right here. You have done so good up until this point. Do not quit on yourself. Making sure your chest is staying up tall. You're looking straight in front of you. Woo! Last 4. I don't know how many I said before, but we just got 4 more. So that's 3. Last 2. Last 1. My can of Thai coconut milk did the job. Way to go. Good job, guys. Go ahead and drop your cans, drop your weights. All right. 3 more minutes, yes? Okay. We've done the upper body. We've done the core. We've done the lower body. We have to put all those motions together into just some basic movements that I really want you to focus all your energy. So every last little piece of gas that you have in your tank, this is where we're going to empty it, okay? Simple, but effective. Get your chair in front of you. Have a seat in your chair. All we're going to do is stand up. Caveat, don't get out of the chair. Hands can be on your knees. Pull your shoulders back. Just hanging by your knees so that you can't use them at all. Try not to use momentum. Try to just push through your heels and stand up. That's it. Have a seat. We are here for about 60 seconds. This motion is helping you build strength from your core, toes, from your ankles, through your knees, calves, quads, hips, everything. And this is so important because as we get older, we need to make sure we are able to do this movement comfortably so that we can stay mobile. Okay, guys? Standing up, sitting down. Whew. Okay, 10-second breather. Having a seat. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna give you this little rest. Count it out with me. 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 45 more seconds. Let's go. Just you and me. Standing up tall, sitting straight down. That's it. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Do not quit on me. I told you, simple but effective. Now, I'm not going to make the change now, but for the future, when you keep practicing this exercise, because I know you will, if this is simple for you and you're like, Taylor, this is easy breezy, try finding a shorter chair. That's going to make it much more difficult for you to stand up from. So that's your modification for the future. Let's do 8 more, guys, right here. 8, 7, 6, standing up tall. My chair is like squeaking every time creaking every time I sit down. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. There we go, standing up tall. We have done such a good job today, guys. That was your finale. I hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna put on my mask now and welcome Fritz back. Thanks so much. We did it!
What an easy workout. What a great way to start your Saturday. This is Taylor Grove. She's been volunteering with Great Age Movement for the last couple of years. She's been one of our at the Health Museum as an instructor for our art and exercise program for seniors. We will be coming back to that program. The museum is open, the Health Museum. And we plan to probably start in the spring with a small group of seniors to do a workout through the museum. Going.
We'd love to see you there whenever we're able to get back in the museum together.
That's right. So this is season 2. This is our second episode. You can catch our show on Facebook Live, and also it's recorded on our Facebook page called Great Age Movement and the Health Museum. Also, you can go to our website called Great Age Movement at thegreatage.org. The other one was the email, thegreatage.org, and we have an entire page with all our episodes where you can do all sorts of exercises and activities. We look forward to seeing you next Saturday, January 30th. We have an interior architect who's going to show you how to redefine your space without spending really any money. How exciting. All right, take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Happy Saturday.
What a great job.